Hey, this is BremSter, and now we've got the next puzzle in the Quads on Parade pack, which is Quadruple Pox, the Vaccination by Raumplaner, which is introducing the Quadarrows constraint. And I've been told this one could be a little tricky, so we'll see how this one goes. So the way this one works is we've got normal Sudoku rules apply, so in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have quadruples, so digits in quadruple circles must be placed at least once in the 4 cells touching the circle. And each quadruple is also a quad arrow. So one of the 4 digits in the around a circle must be the sum of the other 3 digits around that circle. This is going to be interesting. I'll have to see how this goes. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So 2 and 4 must be part of the digits that are being summed, because 4 cannot be the sum of 3 digits. So 2 and 4. So it's either going to be 1, 2, 4. So it could be 1, 2, 4 summing to 7. It could be 2, 3, 4 summing to 9. But they're the only possibilities. But if this was 1, 2, 4, 7, then this would be broken because, oh no, this could be 3, 6 maybe? How would this work? If this was 1, 2, 4, 7, I think this would be broken, because how would I make this work? Because 7 would be the large, because these would be 3 and 6, and then 7 would be the sum of 3, 6 and something else, and that doesn't work because these already sum to 9. So this can't be 1, 2, 4, 7. So this is 2, 4. I can't make it 2, 4, 2, 8. So it's 2, 4, 3, 9. So this is 2, 3, 4, 9. So here, a 9 is the sum. So here I've got, hang on, how's this going to work? Because, oh, that's clever. 9 can't be here because if 3 and 6 already sum to 9, so I can't add a third digit. So 6 is the sum. So 9 isn't here. 4 isn't here because if I add 6 to 3, right. 4 isn't here because 6 is the largest digit here, because if it's not, how do I explain this? This has to be 1, 2, 3, 6, because I have to put a 6 down here, because if I can't put a 6 in here, because this is 2, 3, 4, 9. If this was a 9 in here, I'd be adding the 3. If this was 2, hang on, this is 2, 3, 4, 9. If 6 is down here, if I add a 6, this would have to be 1, 6, 1, oh no, this could be 1, oh no, this isn't right. This could be 1, 6, 2, 9, and this, no, but I have to put a 3 around here. This is 2, 3, 4, 9. The 3 can't be up here. The 3 must be in here. So, three and 6 would add to 9. So if the 9 was in here, the 3 and the 6 would add to 9 and the other digit would have to be 0. The 9 isn't here, the 9 is up here. Now, what's the largest digit I can put in here? I think it's 1, 2, 3, because it has to be 1, 2, 3, 6. Because if I was to make it 8, yeah, 3 and 6, if I make this 1, 3, 6, yeah, 3 and 6 already sums to 9. I can't include the 6 in the total. So 6 has to be the sum, because if I include 6 in the sum, it's 3 and 6 in the sum, which is already 9, but the 9 is taken up here. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 6. This is 2, 3. And this is 4, 9. That's so clever. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, and 8. That is so clever. Now this has to be part of this has to be the 1. Because I can't have, there has to be a 5 in here. Now I can't have a 5 in a sum that sums to 6. And I can't have 5 and 6 in a sum that sums to something else. This is the 1, this is the 6. So 1, 2, 3 sums to 6. Now, I could have 1, 2, 2 summing to 5. It does put a 1 up here. Now, 1 and 2 digits summing to 9. So I've got 2 other digits that sum to 8 because 9 is the largest digit. So it can't be 1, 7. It could be 2, 6. It could be 3, 5. Can't be 4, 4. It can't be 1, 2, 6, can it? 1, 2, 6, 9. That could work, actually. No, this maybe it could with this 3, 8. This is tricky. But if I make this 1, 2, 5, I could, like 1, 2, 5, I could put an 8 somewhere around here, I think. 2 is down here. And the reason for that is normal quadruple logic. I can't put 2 in any of those, and I can't put 2 in any of those. One is up here. This is incredibly clever, but I can't see how to use that logic anywhere else. 3 is in one of those 3. 3 and 4 both have to be part of the sum, don't they? Because I can't do 4, 3, 1, 1. That's 5. So 3 and 4 are both part of the sum. I get the feeling this is going to be 2, 2, 1, 5. But I don't see how to prove it. Yeah, I don't see how to prove anything yet. Okay, on here, 2 and 3 are part of the sum. Because, so 2 and 3 are part of the sum. If it's 1, 2, 3, it's 1, 2, 3, 6. If it's 2, 3, 4, it's 2, 3, 4, 9. So that is forced. If this is 2, 3, 4, 9, what's that telling me? It's telling me 9 is down here. And if this is 1, 2, 3, 6, it's telling me 1 is down here. This is either 1, 2, 3, 6 or 2, 3, 4, 9. On here, actually, this is important. This has to sum to 8. It can't sum to 9. Right, so there's a 1 in one of the... Right, I know what the makeup of this is. Because it can't sum to 9, because then 8 would be part of the sum. So this is 3 digits that sum to 8. You must use a 1 in 3 digits to sum to 8, and it's telling me the other one is 1, 2. So this is 1, 2, 5, 8. Now the 1 can't be here. So this is the makeup. This can't be an 8 because there must be a 9 around this. So the sum of this is 9, and if I do an 8, there's no way the other 2 digits can sum to 1. So there's no 8 here. So this is 2 or 5. It's telling me that there's a 1 in here with the 2. So these can't be 1, 2, they can be 3, they could be 4, they can't be 5, they could be 6, they can't be 7. So these are 3, 4, 6, 9. That's not great. But it's telling me that there's a 7 down here. Again, not great. I don't... So... Again, this has to be 1, 2, 4, 7, doesn't it? Because 7 can't be part of the sum with a 4. So this has to be 1, 2, 4, 7. Yes, because if 4 and 7 can't be part of the sum with a 4. So this is 1, 2, 4, 7, and 7 is the sum, which is lining up with the one here, putting 1 down here. But more importantly, it's lining up with the 1 up here, saying that there's no 1 on this. So this is 2, 3, 4, 9. And now the 2s are lining up here because there must be a 2 here and there must be a 2 here. So I can't use a 2 on this. And I can't use a 4 on this. So 2 and 4 are in here. There's no 2 here and there's no 4 here. So what can this be now? It can't be 1, 2, 6, 9. It could be 1, 3, 5, 9. That's all it can be. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 9. This is 1, 3, 5, 9. Without there being a 1 here. There's no 3 here. So 3 is in here. Threes are lining up in these. So 3 is down here somewhere. 9 is down here because 9s are lining up in those. 9 is down here somewhere. This is really weird. Now, this can't have an 8 and a 9 on it, so that can't be the 9. And that can't be the 9. Oh, this is so strange. I get the feeling this 3, 8 is important now. This is very strange. So I can't put a 9 around this. And it has to have 8 with 3 and then 2 digits that sum to 5. And that's an odd digit, so it's 1, 4 or 2, 3. So if it was 1, 4, I could go 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 8. So it could be 1, let's do this in corners, 1, 4, 3, 8. Or, well, the 8 has to be in one of those two. But it could go 1, 4, 3, 8. Or 2, 3, 3, 6. Sorry, 2, 3, 3, 8. 2 could be in any of those, but the 3s would be here or here. If the 3s were here, that doesn't work. So this is always a 3. This is a 2 or a 4. There's no 3 in those. If that's a 2, it's a 1 or a 3. And that's always an 8. I think. Because if I put the 8 there, if this is the 3, this is a 3. And if this is a 2, oh, no, this, yeah, the 1 can't go there. So this is either 1, 4, 3, 8 or 3, 3, 2, 8. That's very strange. There's no 8 there. That's very strange. I like it though. What does that do for this? Now there must be a 3 in one of these two now. Oh, these 3s are lining up. That's not a 3 and that's not a 3. So there's no 3 around this because 3 has to be in one of those two and one of those two. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 has to be part of the sum, which means this 6 must be part of the sum. So it must be minimum digits. This must be 1, 2, 6, 9. And there's no 1 here and there's no 2 here. This is 6, 9. This is 1, 2. There's no 6, 9 here. There's no 9 here. This is weird. 3 is in one of those two. So that's a 1. 1, 3, 4. There's no 4 there. There's no 4 in those. 4 is in one of those two. This is so weird. Still haven't grokked this. Now this sums to 9 with a... this is 1 with a 3... it's either 1, 3, 5, 9. And this would have to be the 3, 5. And this would be the 1, 9. This would be 1, this would be 9. So if it's 1, 3, 5, 9, it's 1, 5, and these are 3, 9. I'm not seeing a problem there. And if it's, this is a 2, 2, 3, there'd be 2, 3, 4, 9. 2, 3, 4, 9. I'm not seeing a problem with that. There's no 1 there. 1 in this box has to be in one of those two, because I can't put 1 in any of these cells because of the ones lining up. So 1 can't be in any of those or there. 1 is in one of those two. I don't know that helps me though. Oh, this 1 makes that 2 and that 1. So the minimum here is 3, 4. So the sum of this can't be 7. Because the minimum here is 3, 4. So the sum of this has to be 8 or 9. Which doesn't necessarily have to go there. But this can't be 8 or 9. That could be 9. That could be 8. But this can't be 7 now. So this is either this is either 1, 3, 4, 8 or 2, 3, 4, 9. And this can't be 8 or 9, so this is 3 or 4. Oh, wow. This can't be 3 or 4. So this is a 3, 4 pair. And this is the 8 or 9. And it's not 9, this is 8. So this is the 1. Which means that's not the 1, this is the 1, and this is the 5, 9. One, 3, 4, 8. And that's that arrow done. 1, 2, 4, 7 is still correct. 2, 3, 4, 9 is still correct. 1, 3, 5, 9 is still correct. This could be 1, 2, 2, 5, I think. This isn't the 1. This is the 1. This is 1, 2, 5, 8. Pardon me. So this one is done, 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 and this one is done. So these are the only two I haven't done. which is a bit of a worry to me, to be honest. Like, it's a lot of a worry to me, to be honest. 3 is in one of those two. 4 can't be in any of those. 2 is not in those or those. So the sum here is 9. But the sum here can be almost anything. Can't it? I know the sum here is 9. And I can't put a 1 anywhere. But I can repeat digits. So 2259 could work. It'd have to be 2295. Two, 2295. I think... Okay, this one is ramping up in difficulty, isn't it? It's one of those ones where the Sudoku is way harder than... than anything else. These are 1, 5, 6, and 7. Not sure what that's telling me. The 9 is in one of those two, which I don't like pencil marking across. Can I eliminate any of those? Sorry, time of the viral infection. I don't see how to resolve these. I know I need digits here that sum to 9. I can't use a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 2, 5. Oh, it can't be 2, 2, 5. I must use a 3. If I use a 3 and a 5, I have to use a 1, and I can't use a 1 in any cell. So this is 2, 3, 4. If this was a 5 plus a 3, I'd need a 1 somewhere, and I can't put a 1 there, there, or there. This can't be a 5. This is a 2. This is not a 2. This is a 3 and a 2. And these, I need 2 digits that sum to 7. It's an odd digit. They need to be different. This is 349. So there is a 9 in here. This is a 349 triple. There's no 9 here. This is a 3-4 pair, making that the 7, taking 7 out of there. That's the 2, that's the 4, making that the 9, taking 9 out of there, making that a 2-3. The 9 makes that the 5 and that the 9. The 5 takes 5 out of there. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. There's no 7 there, so 7 is pointing up there. This is a 5-8 pair. That's a 5-8 pair. This is 3, 4, 9. There's no 3 there, so 3 is in one of those two and one of those two. That's a 4, 9 pair. Can I do more with that? I'm not sure yet. It's 3 is in one of those two, because I can't put a 3 here, because that would break these quadruples. And 3 is looking down there and up there. I don't know why I have that marked the way I do, though. Is that right? Is that right? Could that be a 3? I'm not sure, you know. I may have made a deduction about that earlier, but I'm not sure now. So this can't be 2, 2 anymore, because I can't put a 2 there. So 2 is in one of those two. So 5 has to be included in the total. Because the only way for 5 not to be included in the total would be for this to be 1, 2, 2, 5. So 5 is in the total. So this is 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 8. There you go. Once we got this 2, this is 1, 2, 5, 8. There's no 8 there. There's no 2 there. This is 2, 5, 7, 8. Can I do anything with that? Well, where's 1 in this column? It's there. So this is a 3. That I'm convinced about. This is 2, 5, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. So these are from 3, 4, 6, 9. That's not a 3. That's not a 9. Oh, it's not. Neither of that can't be a 3 either, because 3 is in here. If that's a 4, that's a 4. Three, 9, 6. I don't know. Pretty certain about these makeups now, though. That's a 5, 8 pair. That's a 4, 9 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are a 6, 7 pair, which isn't enough. Three, 4 takes 4 out of there. This is a 6 or a 9, which again isn't enough. I feel like I've done okay on the arrows, but I'm failing at the Sudoku, which is what I do. But the Sudoku on this puzzle is way harder than... Five is in one of those two. 5, 6, and 8. These are 5, 6, and 8. Now there's no 5 there. There's no 8 there. Oh, the 4 makes that the 3. There's no 3 there. So this is 5, 7, or 8. It's not 7. So that's a 5-8 pair. That's the 7. There's no 7 there. So this is a 2-5-8 triple. Well, I knew 2 had to be in there. I've got these quadruples. I just don't know how to use them. This is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 7 makes that the 6, which makes that the 7. The 6 takes 6 out of there, makes this the 9, which makes this the 6, which makes this the 7. This isn't a 6. But the 7 looks up making this the 6, which makes this the 4, which makes this the 3, this the 4, this the 3. This is now 4, 9, but the 4 makes that the 9 and that the 4. That works. The 3, 7, the 4 and the 9 look up making that the 6. The 4 looks up making that the 9 and that the 4. Right, there's no 7 there. It's a 5, 6, 8. This isn't the 7. So what are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 9. These are 3, 4, 9, and that can't be a 4 or 9. That's a 3. So this is a 4, 9, and the 4 is looking down, making that the 9 and that the 4. So this is 1, 2, 9 now. That's not a 1, that's not a 9. That's not a 9, that's a 9. This is a 1, 2 pair. This is a very clever puzzle. But boy is the Sudoku kicking my bottom. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm still sick, but that's not the reason. I'm just... Sudoku is kicking my bottom. So this is done. 2, 3, 4 summing to 9. 1, 2, 3 summing to 6. 1, 3, 5 summing to 9. 1, 3, 4 summing to 8. 2, 3, 4 summing to 9. 1, 3, 4 summing to 8. 1, 2, 4 summing to 7. 1, 2, 6 summing to 9. 1, 2, 5 summing to 8. 2, 3, 4 summing to 9. 1, 2, 5 summing to 8. So I need to pay attention to this one more than anything else. These are all different. Three is in one of those two. 3, 5. I've got to put a 7 in here as well, but it could go anywhere. 3, 5, 7, 8. This can't be 3, so this is 5 or 7. Nine is in one of those two. 4 is in one of those two. This sees 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5, 6. It sees 7, 8, 9. This is only 5 or 6. So this is a 5, 6, 8 triple. So that's the 2. This is 4, 6, 8. Neither of those is 6. No, neither of those is 6. That's a 4, 8. That's the 6. That's the 5. That's the 8. That's the 7. That's the 5. So that's the 2. This is not the 2. This is a 5, 8 pair. So this is, well, the 8 makes that the 4 and that the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are 4 and 9, so 4 and 9. The 9 looks down, making that 6 and 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which doesn't seem to have done as much as I'd like. Wow. What a puzzle. Came here for tricky puzzles, you found one. This is a hard hike. Don't think it's a trek, it's a hard hike. Then again, I haven't finished solving it yet. The 8 looks down, making this the 5 and this the 8, which makes this the 5 and this the 8, which makes this the 5 and this the 8. The 5 makes that the 7. The 8 makes this the 5 and this the 8. So this is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 3 and 8. So 3 and 8. The 3 looks across 2 and 3. The 6 looks down, making that the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 go in. So this is 6 and 7. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 6, and I can solve them. 1 and 6 because of that 6 looking across. The 1 looks back, making that 2 and that 1. These are 2 and 5, and the 2 will make that the 5 and that the 2. That is really something. I was worried in the middle there that when the grid had been reset, one of the clues had been missed, which has happened before when we've reset puzzles to fit the theme. But that is really something. That is an amazing puzzle. Thank you, Raumplaner. That is just great. Phenomenal puzzle. We're getting some great puzzles into this pack. It's been a few months getting it all together, but that's just the way it works with good quality packs. They take some time. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the pack, and as always, good luck with your solving.